Now children, let us discuss how to convert a common fraction into decimals. Now children, the common fractions can have denominators of any number. It can be 10, 100, 1000 or any other number. So first we will deal with the fractions which have the denominators 10, 100 or 1000 or so on. So if we have a decimal number like this 8 by 10, what we can do is, we know that if the denominator is 10, then it is at the tenths place. If the denominator is 100, then it is the hundredths place. If the denominator is 1000, then it is the thousandths place. Now here we have denominator 10. It means the number is at tenths place. So we will simply count one number from the right, put a point and place a 0 before this. So it will be 0.8. Now if we have 8 by 100. Now this is the hundredths place. So we have to count two places from the right to the left, since we have two zeros. Now here we have only one number, so this is first digit, first place, then second place, and then here we will put the point. Since we have no number in the whole number part, so we will write down 0 over here. Now if we have a number like this, 149 by 100. Again we have 100 in the denominator, so we will count two digits from the right, like this, 9 and 4, and put a point here, and the remaining number will come before the point. So the number becomes 1.49. If we have a number, say 149 by 1000. Now here we have three zeros in the denominator. It is the thousandths place. So we will count three digits from the right to the left and then put a point. So here it is 9, 4, 1. These are the three digits. So we will put a point. No other number is left. So we will put 0. Now children, if we have to convert this fraction into a decimal number, now here we don't have 10, 100 or 1000 in the denominator. So what we can do? Now this can be done using two methods. First is that we can convert this fraction into a like fraction with the denominator 10 or 100, whichever is the nearest, and then convert it into decimal. Now here it is 1 by 2. In the table of 2 we have 10. 2 5s are 10. It means if I will multiply 2 by 5, then my denominator will be 10. And I know how to convert a fraction with denominator 10 into a decimal number. Since I am multiplying denominator by 5, so I will multiply numerator also by 5 to make it a like fraction. So it is 5 ones are 5. Now my fraction becomes 5 by 10. Now it can be easily converted into a decimal number. Since we have 1 0 in the denominator, this is the tenths place. So we will count one digit from the right and put a point. Since I have no other number left over here, so I will write 0 over here. So the number becomes 0.5. This is one way of doing the sum. Now what is the other way? It is 1 by 2. The other way is to divide. All of you have done this in the chapter fractions, that if it is 1 by 2, then 1 is the dividend and 2 is the divisor. It can be written like this. But since 1 is smaller than 2, then how I am going to divide? So first I will introduce decimal in the numerator. How it can be done? If it is a single number 1, it means there is no decimal in it. It means the decimal is in the end. So I can put a point over here and write as many zeros as I want. So it can be written as 1.0 or 1.00. Now this is my dividend and this is my divisor. Okay. First I will divide the whole number part. After that I will divide the decimal part. Now here in the table of 2, 1 doesn't comes. So it is not divisible by 2. So what I will do? 2 zeros are 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. Now the next number is 0. But before that we have a point over here. So what we will do now? We will shift this point in the quotient. This point will be shifted in the quotient first and then I will put the 0 here. Have you understood this point? What I have done? Before shifting this 0 here, first I will have to shift this point in the quotient. Now this number becomes 10. In the table of 2 we have 10 at 5. So 2 5s are 10. And the denominator is 0. Since this is an extra 0 which is not required over here, so my answer is 0.5. So I can simply write down this as 0.5. Now you can see that in both the methods my answer is the same. Now children, let us take one more example. Now we have 3 by 4. Now in the table of 4, the 10 doesn't come. So we have 4 2s are 8, then 4 3s are 12. So 10 is not coming in the table of 4. So what is the next number? That is 100. So in the table of 4, 100 will come at 25. 25 fours are 100. Since I am multiplying denominator by 25, so I will multiply numerator also by 25. So my number becomes 25 threes are 75. 75 by 100. Now since I have 2 zeros in the denominator, so I will count 2 numbers from the right, 2 digits from the right and put a point. So the number becomes 0.75. Now what if I do the same question with a division method? So here I have 3 as divisor and 3 as dividend and 4 as divisor. Now here this is smaller. Again I will put a point and zeros. I can add as many zeros as I want. Okay? So now in the table of 4, 3 doesn't comes. So again I will write 4 zeros are 0 and the denominator is 3. Now before shifting the 0 here, first I will shift the point in the quotient. Now this becomes 30. Now in the table of 4 we don't have 30. The smaller number that comes before 30 is 28. So 4 sevens are 28. Now 30 minus 28, the remainder is 2. Now we have no other number over here, so I can add one more 0. Now this becomes 20. Now in the table of 4, 20 comes at 5. So the number is 4 fives are 20. Now the remainder is 0. Children, we will keep on dividing till the remainder is 0. So we can keep on adding zeros in the dividend. Now again the answer is 0.75. So I can say that the decimal number for the fraction 3 by 4 is 0.75. Now you can see that in both the methods my answer is the same. Now children, here in this question the numerator is 6 and the denominator is 125. So either we should convert 125 into 1000 or we should divide 6 by 125. So you don't know the tables till then, but still you can do it mentally that in the table of 125, 1000 will come at 8. Multiply by 8 is 1000 and 8 6 are 48. Now I have 3 zeros in the denominator. So I will count 3 digits from the numerator from the right to the left. But here I have only 2 numbers. So what to do? I will add 1 0. Now these become 3 digits and I will put a point over here and the decimal number becomes 0.048. Now what if we do apply the division method? Now here I have 6 by 125. So in the division method, this is 6 as dividend and 125 is my divisor. Now here I can put as many zeros as I want after the point. So there is point after 6 and I can add as many zeros as I wish to. Now in the table of 125, 6 will not be coming. It is a very small number. So what I will do? 125 zeros are 0 and the denominator and the remainder is 6. Now next is 0. But before that we have a point over here. So first I will shift the point here and then I will bring the 0 down. Now this becomes 60. Now 60 is also smaller than 125. So what I can do? Either I can divide by 0 or I can simply put 0 over here and copy down the next number. So I will put 0 here and I will copy down the next 0 here. This becomes 600. Now in 600 is bigger than 125. So now we will check whether this number comes in the table of 125 or not, and if not, then which is the smallest number that comes. Now here we will have 125 into 4, 500. So when we subtract 500 from 600, we will get 100. Now I will copy down one more 0. This becomes 1000. 125 into 8 is 1000. Now the remainder is 0 and my quotient is 0.048. So I can write down that 6 divided by 125 is equal to 0.048.
Start.
Now in this question, we have 20 as numerator and 16 as denominator. As you can see that in this particular question, numerator is bigger than the denominator. It is an improper fraction. Okay, but it will not make any difference to the method that we are applying for converting into decimal numbers. So here either we can convert 16 into 100 or 1000, whichever is possible, or we can go on dividing. So now I will do the division method. Now 20 is my dividend and 16 is the divisor. Now we have no point over here. It means point is in the end, and after the point I can add as many zeros as I wish to. Now here in the table of 16, 20 doesn't comes. The smaller number that comes is 16 ones are 16. Now 20 minus 16 is 4. Now before shifting this 0 here, first I will shift this point in the quotient. Now after bringing down 0 here, the number becomes 40. Now in the table of 16, 40 doesn't comes. The smaller number that comes is 32. Now 16 twos are 32. Subtracting 32 from 40, the remainder is 8. Now again I have a number in the remainder, so I again need to add one more 0. So 1 0 here and 1 0 here. This becomes 80. In the table of 16, 80 comes at 5. So 16 5s are 80. Now the remainder is 0. Okay, it means the division is complete and we can say that 20 by 16 is equal to 1.25. Now let us do one question with mixed number. Now it is 2 whole 3 by 5. One method is that first we can convert this whole number into an improper fraction. So multiplying this whole number by the denominator, 5 twos are 10, and adding the numerator, 10 plus 3 13. The number becomes 13 by 5. Now we can do the division, or we can convert it into a like fraction of denominator 10, and we can do it further. Okay, so I am doing the division method only. So 13 divided by 5. Now here 5 twos are 10. We have 3 in the remainder. Now this has not been completely divisible. So what to do next? I will put a point and add as many zeros as I wish to. Now before shifting this 0 here, first I will shift this point in the quotient and this becomes 30. In the table of 5, 30 comes at 6. Now this is 30 and the remainder is 0. So my number becomes 2.6. This is one way of doing it. The other way is that I can simply say 2 plus 3 by 5. I only need to convert this 3 by 5 into decimal number, and whatever will be my answer, I will add that number to 2. So I will divide only 3 by 5. Now 3 is smaller than 5. So 5 zeros are 0 and remainder is 3. I have put point and 0. First shifting point here, 0 here, 5 6 are 30. So my decimal number is 0.6. So I can say 2 plus 0.6. This is the decimal part, this is the whole number part. So on adding I will get 2.6. You can see that both the answers are same.